I left her in the store. She drank a smoothie, kissed me goodbye, and got in a cab, fam. I didn't call her the whole week. She started texting me, saying she needed to talk to me. I get on the phone with her, she's talking all crazy. In my mind, I decided that day, she's disturbed. She gotta be. She gotta be. She took my LOM shorts and a pot juice t-shirt. After she took a shower.
Things because I have family and things. So I was
Man,
introduced to things. That's why I knew it.
I hope this is not true. I hope that this young lady is making up stories on Math Hoffa. Because women do lie. Men lie as well. But somebody's definitely lying.
Math Hoffa.
I looked at her live, I looked at his live, and something just don't add up.
Very disturbing news. Very
It's
disturbing
only three
news.
things. His side, her side, and the truth.
Condolences out to all the
Time will tell.
women that have been sexually
Let me
assaulted,
give y'all my thoughts
raped, and
right quick.
abused by men. It's a very sad and tragic thing. And in my opinion, I think raping an individual is worse than killing them in mostly every case. Because they had to live with that every day, the thought that they were victimized in that way, beaten, used and abused, and just taken advantage of when they were unable to defend themselves in a very vulnerable state. I think that is very cowardice of any man to do that in any form or fashion. And it happens every day, not just in regular society, but a lot of these celebrities and guys with money or just people with money in general that's wealthy does this to women all the time. And unfortunately, a lot of women don't speak up about it, or they may get money to be quiet or not. So I commend this young lady, if this is true, for speaking her piece about the matter at hand. Um, as the math, I would sincerely hope that these accusations are not true, but I watched a YouTube live last night. You didn't really say too much about it. You played a bunch of music. We're trying to downplay it. But this needs to be addressed. This is a very serious accusation, and I want to give you the benefit of the doubt because I'm not one of the people to just assume everyone's guilty. But it's just something about that young lady's video that I can see the pain in her eyes. Like, it just seemed like she was being sincere. Maybe not about the whole thing, because the Cash App thing, that kind of threw me off a little bit. Her trying to get donations. Now, if it's for a non-profit, then yeah, but you just never know with people nowadays, so I don't know about that. Um, but Mav, you really need to, reevaluate your life at this point, because for you to just try to downplay it like that's not serious, dog, like that's a bad bone to put out there on you. And honestly, you're not yourself. You haven't been yourself since disaster put hands on you. You probably been acting out of impulse and doing things that you probably not proud of. But the fact that you are a parent yourself and you have daughters, I would strongly hope that these things are not true. Um, I was a fan of you as a battle rapper. I haven't really heard your music, to be honest. Your music is okay, but your whole stick of being a rapper is that you being real. You always being real, and you're a bully. Well, let's hope that you're not being a bully to women. Let's hope that you're not beating up women and taking advantage of women, sir. That's not cool. I don't respect any man for that. But the only thing raising my eyebrows about this whole situation is, why hasn't he been arrested? If he choked you unconscious and took advantage of you and you claim you were celibate and all these things, why wasn't he arrested? Even if he wasn't arrested for sexual assault, why wasn't he arrested for assault? And this is supposed to have taken place a year ago, around what, Nome 9, I believe. I mean, most times with victims, sometimes they don't come right out and say, this man did this to me or this woman did this to me right then and there. I mean, I really couldn't tell you because I haven't went through any like situations like that, molestation and nothing like that. So I can't put myself in that person's shoes that understand why they don't say, these things happen. But these things does happen, and it happens often. So is it real or is it not? Because it's not for clout. I mean, if you look at Math Hoffa's channel, he has 80,000 subscribers. He's had that channel since like 2006. So he's not popping. He's not getting booked. His last battle was with B Magic, and nobody even cares about that battle. So it's not like shorty chasing for clout. That's what I'm saying. But from my understanding, a lot of battle rappers knew of the situation because the young lady was vocal about it, but she never said Math's name. So he got some explaining to do, or unless he got legal representation where he can't speak on it, then I understand that. But it's just certain things just weird. Like, he did all of this and he haven't been arrested for it. And you said you have a recording of him. Saying he apologetic about what he did with the police on the phone. I don't understand it. I didn't put her clip in here because the live is not there no more. Because I would have screen recorded parts of her live and put it in this video as well. But I only had Math, a little minute and a half maybe he was talking about it. That he got a smoothie and she got in a cab and went home, and she called and said that she started acting crazy. And so to me, I won't say that they were in a relationship, but it could have been one of those things where they were dating or they wasn't too serious. He might have smashed a few times. She thought it was going to go a little further. He wasn't interested. It could be that. Because women lie. Women lie about saying who the fathers of their kids is. Anything. She could be lying, but it just don't, I don't know. Like I said, man, I just, from outside looking in, because I don't know either party personally, but it just seemed like she's not lying. And for your sake, Math, I hope she's not lying. And if she is lying, let's pray for her, because we are all God's children and covered by the blood of Jesus. And let's get her some help, some real professional help, so these things don't happen again, and she can get some clarity and understanding and moving with her life in a positive manner. I pray for all parties involved. I pray for Math as well, and I just hope that these accusations are not true. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, in closing, I would like to add that this is my new YouTube channel. I'm going to be touching on many topics in the world of anime, video games, WWE, various TV shows, current events, what's going on in society. Just bear with me. My page is still under construction, but this is my first of many. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below. Negative or positive, I take them all. I take all the constructive criticism. Like I said, I'm just starting out on this channel. And let's just have a little fun, y'all. But this video here was basically touching on something very serious. Very, very serious. And I hope that these accusations are not true. And if it is, man, if you know what you gotta do, KeeKee, if you lying, we gonna pray for you, boo. I'm already praying for you. But rape is a very serious issue. Harming somebody beyond their will, touching someone without their consent is a very serious issue. And this is worse than killing an individual, like I stated before. Because they gotta live with the thought of being victimized for the rest of their life as long as they're breathing. That vision will never leave their mind. Those thoughts will never leave their head. Let's just pray for all parties involved. Man, if I ain't judging you, bro. We are God's children. But you gotta address this. Because you still haven't. And like I said, if you got legal representation, then I understand. But you need to state that. Because you looking real shaky out here, dog. I hope this ain't true.